1 in 3 Americans are financially literate, and only 28% of people born in Gen Z are financially literate. And it's not their fault. Money is the biggest scam in the history of the world. You and anyone else in the past 200 years have been brainwashed and systemized since a young age. You've been lied to and misled in order to keep you uneducated and powerless. This is intentional. They want you to be broke and uneducated and powerless so they can always control you. But if you understand the secrets of money, you can live a life of freedom and abundance and know what it's like to be truly wealthy. Now, what if I told you that the wealthiest 1% of the world's population owns more than 50% of the world's wealth? And that there are 2 companies that own 2/3 of all companies in the US, including Amazon and Microsoft. The wealth of the world, instead of being distributed like a slice of pizza, is systematically poured into the cup of the already wealthy people of the world, while only the droplets that trickle down their chin is what the working class majority of the population gets. The gap between the wealthy and the working class has not just persisted over the years, but it has steadily grown. These cold facts raises curiosity in most people to wonder, why is it that true wealth is so hard to obtain? Why do so few people hold so much of the world's wealth? What do they know that we don't? The answers lie here within this video. I will provide you with the most clear, educating explanation possible. First, you need to know it's not just hard work or luck or even corruption. It's about understanding money, the misconceptions about money, how money can work for you, and the perception of money. Stay with us and relax as we move to Chapter 1. Misconceptions about money. One thing you've probably been told by your parents or a trusted adult is to save your money. Or, when you're older, you need to keep your money in the bank, where it's safe and can grow. While this isn't necessarily a lie or a bad thing, but when it comes to building wealth, there are far better and quicker routes. While it is 100% true that by saving your money in traditional savings account at a bank, you'll gain anywhere from 0.1% to 0.6%. But what if I told you that if you put $100,000 in the bank today, and you make 0.58% on that $100,000, which is the current national average APY, if you didn't touch that money for 20 years, you would only make $11,600. Think about that. 20 whole years, and your money has barely even grown enough to buy a used car. And with inflation, the value of that $11,600 will be far less. This is one of the lies you've been programmed to believe since a young age. Another money misconception that is keeping you in the rat race is college. All your life you've probably been told to go to college so you can get a good job and make a lot of money. But in today's world, that simply isn't the case. Don't get it wrong, college can be the way for some people, but for most, college puts them waist deep in debt and lands them a job that will pay off their debt by the time they're 45. All while during that time they could have been making money and learning a highly valuable skill to make way more money than their job. Now you know that most of what you've been told or taught is either wrong or isn't an optimal solution. I'm going to teach you what makes you truly wealthy and how to not become a part of the system. And if you keep watching this video, you'll be financially educated enough to start your very own wealth-building venture. Misconceptions often hold us back from achieving financial freedom. It's time to shift our perspective. So let's talk about the origin of the money. Its original purpose. It's crucial you understand the history of money and its original intended purpose. At its core, money is a medium of exchange, allowing us to trade goods and services with one another. It's a substitute for bartering. See, back before coins and paper bills were invented, we traded a good or a service for another good or service. This made trading for what you want extremely difficult because you would have to find someone who has what you need and needs what you have. A lot of times people only bartered a few specific goods or services. So if a man who grows fruits and vegetables needs new knives and weapons, it would be extremely difficult to find someone willing to trade weapons for fruit and vegetables. Money makes this process infinitely simpler, serving as a common denominator that everyone accepts. But money is more than just a medium of exchange. It's also a store of value. This means that we can save it today and use it in the future. It's a way of transferring purchasing power from the present to the future, allowing us to plan, save, and invest. Without money as a store of value, we would have to consume our resources immediately, or risk them spoiling or deteriorating. Money is also a unit of account. It's a standard measure that allows us to compare the value of different goods and services. Without money, it would be nearly impossible to determine how many apples are worth a pair of shoes, or how many hours of work should be traded for a loaf of bread. Money makes these comparisons straightforward and understandable. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Money has no real value other than what you perceive it to be worth compared to what it is you're using the money to acquire. Even though it has no real value, money can be used to generate more money. How? Through investments. When you invest, you're putting your money to work for you. You're buying assets that are expected to generate income or increase in value over time. These investments don't have to be stocks, bonds, real estate, or even starting your own business. You can invest in yourself. You can invest in other people. You can also invest your time too, by taking time and dedicating yourself to learning a highly valuable, high-income skill. The goal of an investment is to give something up now, and later down the line you get something in return that is more valuable than what you gave up. Investments are like seeds. You plant them, nurture them, and over time they grow and bear fruit. The money, skills, and knowledge you acquire from your investments can then be reinvested, creating a cycle of wealth creation. This is the magic of compound interest, and it's one of the most powerful tools for building wealth. Understanding the true nature of money can help us make better financial decisions and create wealth. So, let me tell you this, to be quite honest, you'll never be truly wealthy by working a job where you clock in and clock out, trading your time for money. And there is nothing wrong with working a job. Jobs are needed, and there are plenty of people at all times that are in a position in life where working a job is best for them, or they just enjoy working a job. They don't mind it, and that's okay. But what does it mean to be truly wealthy? Wealth isn't just about money. Money isn't even your most valuable asset. So what is? Let me ask you this. Would you want to make $1 million a year but be deathly sick? Would you want to make $500,000 a month but never be able to leave your house? See, we value our health, time, and freedom more than anything, right? To be truly wealthy is to have financial freedom, freedom of time, and freedom of location. So by working a job, you're literally giving up all these assets in exchange for a paycheck. Now let's dive deeper into how we can accomplish this true wealth. First and foremost, we need to understand the importance of financial literacy and how to leverage your knowledge and skills to make money. In the beginning of your journey, trading time for money is almost necessary. You can't create money out of thin air, and if you need money to start your venture, which you will, trading working a 9-5 is the foundation of your income to then start investing in yourself, others, time, and other assets. The next step to make a lot of money and save a lot of time is to acquire a highly valuable skill or information that solves a problem. People will literally throw their money at you if you can solve their problems. It's easier said than done, but that is the most scalable way to generate income that you can eventually outsource or automate. Find an industry that interests you, that you can be interested in without burning out quickly or getting bored. Do research within that industry to find a problem that has a lot of demand but a solution that has minimal supply. What that means is finding a problem that you can solve that a lot of people have, but not a lot of people have solutions. This makes your chances of success much higher, as you won't need to compete with other people or businesses as much. Whatever you chose, make sure to work hard on it, and when you get good and you've built it up on your own, start building a system that allows you to be more hands-off and free up your time. That can be by hiring or investing in other people to do the work for you. Now that you've built a strong source of income, start investing your money in a stream of passive income. Passive income is making money without doing any work. Put your money into something that is going to generate you more money frequently. Multiple streams of income is the key to cash flow and wealth. Remember, life is not just about consumption, it's about creation. It's using our resources to create a better future for ourselves and our loved ones. It's about making the world a better place, not just for us, but for future generations as well. The moral of this video is work hard now, get educated now, take the risk now, to live the rest of your life in full freedom and abundance. By changing our perception of money as a tool instead of a reward, we can create more, which in return will bring more back into your life of whatever form you wish. We can take control of our financial future and work towards true wealth,